What's up, everybody? It's TJ from PPG Pokemon Team, and I'm here with Sean from the PPG Pokemon Team. And we're here to actually showcase a new game that actually just recently came out, and that being Dragon Ball Z Super. So Sean's going to showcase a deck that he has that we've been playing about the last week. The game is relatively new. It's only been out for I'd say about 2 weeks max, but it's definitely been hyped up for a long time leading up to this point, and definitely for a good reason because this game is a lot of fun. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the profile here.
Alright guys, what's going on? Like TJ said, we just started playing. The deck that I've been playing, the first deck, is FRIEZA, and the color that it plays is yellow. So in the game of Super here, there's different colors in the game. There's red, green, blue, and yellow. I think those are the only ones right now, and you've got your leader card. So some of the main characters are leaders. They have two sides. So one's like an activation side. You start on one side. There's a trigger in the mechanic in the game that will be able to flip them over. So you have battle cards and a few different things. So we're going to get to the deck. Some of the mechanics you can find. PPG holds different events coming up here. So we'll get to the deck. So I play 4 Avenging FRIEZA. So this is a battle card. As you can see, they've got a number in the corner. That's basically their battle power, so you try and get like the highest battle power essentially. And there's a number in the corner with a cost essentially is 0 plus 5,000, so you can combo with cards from your hand to add on to the card on the battle to make them stronger. They also have certain effects. So the FRIEZA's effect is you can search the top 3 cards, and if there's a FRIEZA's army card, you get to put it to your hand, right?
Yeah.
It goes to your hand. So any card like Goldo or any of the ones from the show itself that were part of the army will be able to get searched. So I play 4 Goldo. So the other theme in the deck is the Ginyu Force, and this one's trigger effect. You get to basically tap down an attacker that's on the field, making him unusable with an interest cost of 2 or less. So another mechanic in the game is blockers. So this one's a blocker. So let's say they attack, you can actually pawn this off and let him take the hit and get knocked out. So he's a good card as well. I play 2 Goten. This card is more used for the combo. I actually can't play this card on the battle because of its color. I don't play any green. So use it for the free cost, any color that you pay for its charge. Basically, it'll target a card on the field with an interest cost of 3 or less, and it just knocks it out, and then you get a nice little 5,000 off the combos. There's certain cards in the game that the decks will play that don't necessarily have the color usage to play on the battlefield. I play 2 Kui. This is another blocker. It's a 0 cost. It's a FRIEZA's army, so it searches itself from a couple cards in the deck. I play 4 Dodoria. Dodoria is another card that's mainly used for the combo. So in the game, you basically have life cards come off the top of your deck, and that's kind of how you kill your opponent down. So when you have 4 or less, this actually gets you 10,000 battle power, which is nice, and it nets you a card. So every color has a version of this card in it for itself. So it's another good card. Every deck plays that color that it plays from its leader. More Ginyu. I play 4 Raccoon, 4 Birder, and then 3 Jace. Or I'm sorry, 4 Jace. So 4 copies of all the Ginyu. His effect, basically when he attacks, he'll get tapped down after attacking, and then he untaps himself at the end. Raccoon's kind of just a beater, and Jace actually searches out top 3 from your deck when he gets played. And if there's a Ginyu, other than Captain Ginyu, you actually get to play it on the battlefield, which is really nice. Other than himself, he can't trigger himself. So you can't Jace and do a Jace and do a Jace, but you can search out the one Jace and just keep him out. He's also a blocker, which is nice. So the Ginyu combo is really good in this deck. I played 2 King Cold. So there's a mechanic in the game, counter basically, and he's an alive counter in your hand. He has another trigger on him called Revenge. And Revenge basically is anything that battles with him, it just dies after, no matter what. So it's a good card. It comes down to counters. It changes the target to himself. And if they can't kill it, the other card just dies in battle. So it's a good snipe card from the hand. I play 4 Mecha FRIEZA. This is my spot removal card. So anything that attacks in the game will get tapped down, stays like that to your opponent's turn. So this card triggers, it drops, and it can actually target 2 tap things and just drops them off the game, kills them.
KOs them, and it gains double strike off of it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Already has dual strike, so essentially you can hit for 4 life in 1 turn with that 1 play.
Yeah, dual strike in the game it hits you for 2 cards instead of the 1 if you attack the leader. And dual attack, it'll actually untap itself after the attack. You can attack 1 more time, so it has 2 attacks per turn. So the big card in the game for this deck is Captain Ginyu. I'm playing 3 right now. I'm test playing it. Essentially what it does is it triggers, it comes down, and it gives every one of your Ginyus, including himself, 10,000 battle power, and was it double strike?
Yeah.
So if you have a bunch of Ginyu on the field and they double strike, you can actually one-shot them if they don't have any good responses to it. So it's a nice snipe card from the hand. You drop it down, they're not expecting it, everything gains a boost. So those are the battle cards essentially that I play, and I play a few other cards. These are counters, so this one basically just counters a counter. So every color has at least 1 counter, and this will just stop the counter that they play against you. I play 3 Bloodlust. Bloodlust is what is it, like skill drain? It just shuts off ability, so they'll
For the one turn,
for
yeah.
the 1 turn, it'll just shut that ability down. So if a card has an enter ability, you counter it, it loses its effect. The card still comes in, but it just doesn't gain any ability for that turn. So it's a really good card. Play 4 Crusher Ball. So when you play a card in this game, it comes in untapped, so it comes with vertical. This will basically tap it, so it loses its ability to attack that turn, use whatever, special effects in the card for attacks it may have, so that's a really good card.
And it combos really well with the Mega FRIEZA.
The Mega FRIEZA will combo great, so you can actually play 2 of these if you have them. Drop 2 things to rest it and play this the next turn, and it'll kill both the cards you rested. So it's a nice counter. And the other one I play is a search card. It's called FRIEZA's Army. So you pay 1, you basically just search your deck for any FRIEZA's Army card, I think it's 2 or less, and play it onto the field. So you'll early turn play 1, maybe you'll search a birder out, it comes in tapped, and of course his ability is to untap himself. So it's a good combo to get an early card out for free. This is the deck. The game is really fun, guys. Check it out. I know we kind of went through it fast, the mechanics for people who don't know. Just look it up. The game's a lot of fun. It plays like kind of like Force of Will. I've heard it play. What's the other one? Battle Masters or?
Duel Masters was one back in the day.
Someone
Very
played.
similar to this game in the combo
PPG's
sense.
having I think it's a box tournament on Saturday coming up this weekend.
Yeah, at their new
Definitely
location
check it
in
out.
Miami.
Yeah, their new location. It's going to be announced. They haven't disclosed their location yet for the address, but they will. Check their website, check the Facebook page, check the South Florida Super page. They're posting it all over. But this is the FRIEZA deck. If you guys want to critique it, anyone that plays the game, if you see something better that you could play, let me know. This deck is a lot of fun. The combo's great. Love setting up the kind of swarm with the Ginyu and then dropping him with the card. And then FRIEZA's a great ruler. So appreciate it, guys. Any comments, likes, go ahead and let us know what you think of the deck. All right, guys?
Alright guys, catch you on the next video. Peace.